Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my old channel from when I did AMVs back in high school, and it's been a long time since I have done those, and I really enjoyed doing them. But it's been almost 10 years, and I'm 26 now, and still my love for anime and manga related content hasn't changed in the slightest. And I figured I want to do something. I have a lot of friends who do stuff like YouTube channels, blog posts, some even cosplay. And I just wanted to try to. So this will be my top 10 anime video. There are a lot of, I have a lot of favorites, more than 10 for sure. Since I have over 200 watched on animes, but this video would be too long if I listed all of my favorites. So we are gonna stick to 10. And for a quick intro, so my username on here is Akane, and I am 26, like I said. I come from Europe, Croatia. It's a small country in Europe, and I work full time. And in my free time, I have a lot of hobbies, which I hope to talk about as we go on, all of them on this channel. So, without further ado, let's start the video. So, my number one, these are not in particular, this is not like that number, they're all number ones. I'll just go in no particular order. So, first one is Yona of the Dawn, or Akatsuki no Yona. Now, this one is known really well in the shoujo community also. So there's really not much to say but about the plot, because a lot of people really know it, have already seen it, but I'll explain. So it's about Princess Yona, who is just turned 16, and she lives in a world. Her father is the king, and she was really spoiled, really sheltered throughout her life. And she knows not really much about the world, and she has a childhood friend, Hawk, who is the bodyguard. And this story starts that it's basically something happens and she's betrayed, and she has to run from the castle with her guard Hawk, and they end up on a journey to find the four legendary dragon warriors, and it takes them across all of their country. And I'm gonna stop with the plot summary for there. And basically this is a shoujo romance, and it's one of my favorites. I love the anime. I am also, it continues with the manga, and I am 15 volumes in. I have volume 15 is for me to read next. And I love it. It's really good. The romance, the fantasy, there's fantasy in this, and it's historical. I love historical. And my favorite, my favorite dragon warrior is Jeha, the green dragon. A lot of people say that their favorite is the blue dragon Shinha, but I really love Jeha. And yeah, that would be about it for Yona. It has 24 6 episodes, and the manga is still running in Japan, but it's nearing its end. And I hope I hope you, if you haven't seen Yona, that you try it out, or those who have seen it know how we all anticipate a new season or a complete reboot. Okay, so number two, I just have to check. The Japanese name is Net Ju no Susume, or Recovery of an MMO Junkie. So this is an anime about our female lead. Hold on, I don't want to get her name wrong. Moriko. So she's the female lead. She's in her 30s, I think. She's a company worker. And one day she basically just comes home, quits her job because she has had it enough, had enough of company company work life in Japan, and she on her PC downloads a game and starts playing as a male character, and she names him Hirashi. And she becomes so into that game and makes friends, joins the guild, and makes friends with this female character called Lily. And as they as they go, they become even better friends. But it turns out that her female friend Lily is actually a guy who works in her office. He's always 20 something years old, younger than her, and that it's all about that gaming aspect, and them then reconnecting in the real life. That was so fun to watch. There was a romance going on, but I picked up this anime because I really liked the aspect of I like when you have a portrayed in anime, books, gaming, um, all geek things when they are portrayed. That is my go-to, and that and I would recommend this if you like gaming. I think you would enjoy this. Okay, next is number third. Mahotsukai no Yome, or Ancient Magus Bride. So, this is a shonen, but I watch both shonen, shoujo, seinen, josei. I really don't have much. If I like it, I like it. I don't have some critics standards or something. And Ancient Magus Bride is a really I really like it. It's about this girl, Chise Hattori, who is a Japanese girl who is being sold at the market, slave auction in no, she ends up at Britain, England, but she is sold to this wizard, like this. He's not a human, he's a creature, something between fairy and a human, and he buys her and says, I'm going to make you my apprentice because I'm a wizard, and I am going to make you also my bride. And that's how she starts living with him in England, and just their story. She meets, there are a lot of characters. There are, I think, there was a season one, there was a season two, part one and two, and I'm just waiting for the next manga volume that comes out in December. I think it's volume 20, but I'm not sure. And this is for a lot of fantasy. Who loves fantasy, I'm sure would love this, or maybe Beauty and the Beast retelling. And yeah, there's I want to keep this video. I don't want it to be too long, so I'm going to skip, not skip. Next in my list is Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. So this is a childhood favorite, and I put the first season for my favorite because there's a sequel, Magi, the Kingdom of Magic. But I like Labyrinth better. So this is about, and there are characters from, how do you say it, Arabian stories, like Aladdin, Alibaba, Morgiana, Sinbad. So, so this story is about a boy, Aladdin, who meets some a teenage. See, I think he's 17 or 18, Alibaba, uh, who works for this. He transports goods in this world, fantasy world, and in this world there is X dungeons. So they're like buildings that you have to conquer to get wealth, power, money, and the jinn. So they made like a jinn that gives you power, gives you magical fantasy abilities. And Alibaba is on a quest to conquer a dungeon because he wants power, he wants wealth. And Aladdin is a boy who he meets. Aladdin is a Magi, which is a magician, a most powerful magician of all. They're only couple in the world. And together they set out to conquer a dungeon. And along the way they meet Morgiana, and she's a slave, uh, and they meet all kinds of characters. And this was my favorite back when I was in high school. And the reason why I put the first season in my favorites, not the second one, it's because the gang is this is not a spoiler really, but the gang separates in the second season. So they go on their own journeys, their own ways, then they reunite. But the point is, it's really good. It's a shonen done by a woman, and I really like that. And what else to say? I was on a team that we were waiting for when still the chapters were coming out for this manga Magi, and we were waiting like I think it was monthly or weekly, I don't remember. What's going to happen? How is it going to finish? And honestly, the manga, I would have preferred a little different ending, but still loved it. And let's go to number 4. Is it 4? No, it's number 5. So number 5 is Wotakoi. And Wotakoi is my most rewatched anime. It's about this gang. First, it's about a girl named Narumi who is on otaku. She's in Fujoshi, and she loves her anime and manga. She's also a creator for some dojinshi, and she has a new job at a new company. There she meets her childhood friend Hirotaka, who is also an otaku, but he's more of a gamer. And then the story starts with them reuniting and just finding this. Then they meet two other people, co-workers, who are also otaku, and it's just about their friendship and their relationships, because like the title says, love is hard for otaku. And I rewatched this so many times, honestly, and it never gets boring. That's all I have to say. Okay, let's go to next one. No, it doesn't matter. The next one is Heretical Last Boss Queen. That's the shorter title, but I will say the full title in English: The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen, from Villainess to Savior. Okay, now this is a story of its own, because I love anything villainess. I love manhwas, like Korean comics, also manga, and anime, and I just tear up. So even though the first villainess I ever encountered was the popular Katarina villainess, so what was it? My next life as a villainess, all routes lead to doom. Still, I would say this is my favorite anime villainess. And this is about, I forgot her name. Pride, that's right, Pride. So Pride is the villainess in an otome game. And she recovers her memories of her past life playing this game. And when she realizes that she's the villainess, she thinks she can change the future. Some tragic events that happen to the male protagonists and the female main character, like the heroine. She doesn't want to end up being their doom. But on the other, there's still a part of her in the anime where she thinks, I'm the villainess, this is maybe inventable to happen, but still, she makes, because she now has her memories of her past life, she changes, and basically all the, which is a typical, maybe, male protagonists either fall for her or are really affectionate of her. And even with the heroine, she's her sister, and they are on really good terms in this adaptation. And I loved it. It was, especially when there's that music, I love the music in this, the opening song. And that's it. I'm planning to read the light novels soon, because I haven't yet, to continue it, because there's more content. Okay, next is Ascendance of a Bookworm, and that has 3 seasons. We are supposedly, the season 4 is in production, and it's based on a light novel, and it's all about this little girl who actually a woman, a grown woman, who is reincarnated as a little girl in this world where there's magic, but there aren't any books. She's a bookworm. She loves books. They were all her life for her previous life. But she can't find any in this one because she's a commoner. And only high-ranking nobles get to read books, I mean. And it's that story. And this is all about, she says, if I can't, I have to have books. If I can't buy them, I will make my own. And this is a journey about, it's basically she wants to read books again, to make them. But it's also about all this world building that happens in this anime is unbelievable. And the plot, the characters, you get introduced to so many. And I love it. I'm also planning on reading the light novel for this to continue. And I recommend this to any bookworm. This is just a joy. Okay, and the last 3 ones we have left are all maybe a bit newer ones. Okay, so these are pretty popular. So Apothecary Diaries. So who doesn't know about that by now? And about Mao, and she's an apothecary, and how she ends up in the inner court as a, how do you say it, poison tester for the concubine, emperor's concubine. And she's really smart, and all these mysteries she solves in the inner court. And I love this. It was really good. When I finished the anime, I read the manga. I'm up to, I don't know if I'm up to date with publication, but I also planned, there's also a light novel. So I thought maybe those mysteries would be easier to consume if I read them through light novels. But I'll see. Still, love Mao, love Jinshi, Galshun, I really like him. And one of it made on my favorites from the newer animes. Then we have Sign of Affection. So this is, I started actually, before they announced the anime for this, I started the manga. Because one of my friends recommended it to me, and I started it. And I really liked it. So it's about a girl named Yuki, who is deaf, and she lives a normal life, of course. She goes to college. She loves fashion. She has a best friend. And it happens that one day a foreigner, like a tourist, asks her for directions, and she can't hear, but she doesn't know how to tell him, I can't explain to you, what are you talking about? And then a boy helps her from her college, and it turns out he's from the same college as her. His name is Itsuomi. He loves to travel abroad. He loves languages, cultures, and it's a story about two of them falling in love. So he learns sign language for her, and that was so sweet. It's really good, and I'm up to date with the manga, and I watched the anime. To be honest, I prefer the anime just because we can see better the sign language. It's cool. It's cool that we can hear Yuki's thoughts. There's a voice actor who voices her thoughts, And it's a shoujo romance, of course, one of my favorites, of course. And I recommend this to anybody. It's a beautiful story, and and that's it. And for the last one is Frieren Beyond the Journey's End. I love this. So this was coming out. It came out alongside Apothecary Diaries, and I really loved it. I It's about a elf named Frieren who is 1,000 years old. She already defeated the great enemy of the mankind and all kind, and this is the story about what happens after. Because she's an elf, she really lives a long time. She already has, but she will more. And her finally, she wants to, after some events happen to her, she wants to connect with humans. And this is all about that story beyond the journey's end. And this has such a great set of characters. I am planning to continue with the manga, and because I know it, if we won't be getting probably a season 2 for a while, maybe. Like it's not like with the Apothecary Diaries, which already has a season 2 in the production. It's going to come out this winter, I think. And that would be my top 10 anime. Uh, some, but some, because there are too many to list. And I wanted to let know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, subscribe, like, and I would love a comment saying like what is your favorite, what your favorite anime, or did you watch any of these? And I wanted to say, I made, like I said in the beginning of the video, I made MEVs in the past when I was a teenager, and I plan to continue this channel with content like this. So I will be including not just anime, manga, manhwa. I love watch a lot of Asian dramas. So in other words, K dramas, C dramas, J dramas, and I also read a lot of regular novels, books that will be in here too. Gaming, in American TV. When I have free time, I'm just that's how I love to spend my time. Those are my passions, and I will be posting more content, more videos about them from now on. I don't know yet how I will do this. Will it be maybe 1 or 2 times a week? I will try it that they won't be too long, but I still want to put something quality out there. And once again, just wanted to say that. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.